I've always enjoyed holidays by the coast. I love the vastness of the sea, the coastline, the sea creatures, the wildlife, and the drama of it all. I always wanted to go on some sort of adventure, and I started kayaking on a lake with Upton Canoe and Kayak Club in the Midlands. And I joined some of their river trips, which I found quite frightening to start off with. I was keen to try out sea kayaking, and I had a weekend up in Anglesey, having bought a Scorpio second hand to give me freedom, and I feel like, that's my boat. On the sea, I love being able to explore the coastline. Doing some rock hopping, finding amazing caves, especially those caves you go in one direction and come out another. I enjoy the freedom of being on the sea. It's good to be with other people, but I've also got my own space, and it's de-stressing away from work. I am working towards becoming a Sea Kayak Leader, but I found I needed steps towards that. So recently I've completed a course for the Paddle Sport Touring Leader, which has given me skills for how to deal with people, incidents, and just watercraft skills. I've been on lots of different courses. I found it really beneficial, learning from other people, and I think I want to just pass on my enthusiasm for kayaking to other people. I've enjoyed paddling in a range of locations, great locations around this country. So in Anglesey, Pembrokeshire, Dorset, North Devon. I think symposiums have been a great way to meet other people, learn from other coaches, and just experience new locations. There are several steps to becoming a Sea Kayak Leader, I've discovered, and there are certain prerequisites anyway about safeguarding, an outdoor first aid course, and coastal navigation. And I didn't realise actually there's so much to learn about the sea and sea kayaking. I initially did a navigation course with James and Simon on online sea kayaking, and I did it because it gave me time. I spent 3 months trying to understand it. I appreciate the time to think through the different concepts. The thing that I struggled with the course was I didn't have somebody to talk to, especially when it came to assignment time. I did a classroom-based version of the coastal navigation course with Isla Wilkinson, and that was really useful as a reminder of going through various concepts. But also, it was much more beneficial talking through how are we going to plan a journey using charts, how long things are going to take, where do we plan to be. It was just much better doing that as part of a team. I think there's still some challenges ahead for me before I do an assessment. I'd like to do some more training anyway, because I think it's beneficial to learn from different coaches. And I've learned to sort of gear myself so I can do leisurely paddling, but also the battling across bays, being able to put in that power, and that's when I've really needed that technique in place. I think another time it's really important for me to be able to change my speed is where I'm in part of a group, I'm at the back and I need to get to the front really quickly. So being able to gear up and use my techniques is really important. Isla, again, has passed on some very useful skills to improve my performance in that respect. I've had to learn to lead people. I mean, naturally I'm a teacher, I work in a primary school, but I've had to learn to lead people on the water. And that's been something I've had to acquire over time. I think it's really beneficial to seeing people lead without being too prescriptive, so people have got freedom and fun on the water. I've been working to ensure that the group is safe and I'm able to clearly communicate with them. I've learned some of my communication skills to make it really clear so that everybody knows what's expected, what we're going to be doing next. And I've become more aware of what the surroundings are like, and that risk assessment is ongoing as you're paddling along. Within, I've had lots of practice with gully and deep water rescues. I think I still need some more practice with wider variety of scenarios, like incident management, where it's not just one person, but you've got others involved. So more complex rescues, broken equipment or injured paddlers. And I still find the Hand of God rescues a challenge. One of the key skills for sea kayaking is to be able to roll as part of your self-rescue toolkit. I'm much more confident rolling now, but I still need to practice without a nose clip and also not set up ready to rescue myself. I do find self-rescues a challenge physically, climbing back into the kayak from a cowboy rescue, and sometimes I have to revert to the paddle float. I think another challenge is dealing with swell and rougher conditions. I feel like I'm building up my ability to cope with larger conditions, but that's just an ongoing challenge, both physically, but also mentally, and dealing with the stress and the fear of actually ending up in the water. Regarding my next steps, I'd like to go with another coach, do a little bit more training. I would really love to be a guinea pig on one or two Sea Kayak Leader Assessments, just so that I know exactly what I'm letting myself in for and how somebody is being assessed. I think once I've got through those steps that I know I need to work on towards Sea Kayak Leader, I'd like to take my assessment at the end of the summer. I just love being out on the water. It's great when the seals are just coming alongside. I have just loved this adventure of sea kayaking. I couldn't think of anything better for an adventure getting out onto the sea. And I just encourage other people to come and explore and discover for themselves.